Hello everyone! My name is agiar2000 and welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time and I am happy to see you all again. On the suggestion of someone in the comments at the end of my Stardew Valley playthrough, I am now playing a Zelda game. And I decided to start with the very beginning. The Legend of Zelda. Many years ago, Princess Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units. Link to save her. All of treasures. Heart. Container heart. Fairy. Clock. Rupee. 5 rupees. Life potion. Second potion. Letter. Food. Sword. White sword. Magical sword. Magical shield. Boomerang. Magical boomerang. Bomb, bow, arrow, silver arrow, blue candle, blue ring, red ring, power bracelet, recorder, raft, stepladder, magical rod, book of magic, key, magical key, map, compass, Triforce. Please look up the manual for details. Oh! So anyway, yeah, so in the original one, there actually were only 2 Triforces. There was power in the possession of Ganon, and wisdom that Zelda had split up and scattered throughout the world. So there was no Triforce of courage. Link was just a courageous young Hylian. Wait, no, that was the wrong. Anyway. Sorry about that dinging sound, I'm sure that's very annoying. Anyway. Alright, and so I'm gonna get started here. Again, there's only room for agiar2000 this time. And here we are about to start. But by the way, this is a new season. My channel is trying something new. I've got an editor now. Steven, actually, I'm sorry. You can edit that part out if you don't want your name. I don't know. Anyway, but like, so go ahead and introduce yourself, Steve. Sorry, I did it again. Anyway, go ahead and introduce yourself, editor. Yeah, and at this point, like, you could show like a joke photo of yourself and then show I don't know, a real photo of yourself afterward. I mean, you don't have to show an actual picture of yourself or give your name, whatever you want to do. I'm sorry, I don't mean to micromanage. You do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Anyway, so we're gonna see how that goes. This channel is not monetized at all, so I can't pay for a professional editor, so you know, do try to bear that in mind as you consider the quality of the edits. It's just, you know, a little something to take a little bit of the work off of my plate and Steve said it would be fun. Yeah, I guess bleep out your name if you don't want me saying it anymore. Anyway, we've got and we'll see how it goes and see how people like it, and away we go. At the beginning of The Legend of Zelda. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about my plan for approaching this game. My goodness, really takes me back. So classic. The very first room, screen, cave. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Nostalgia. Okay, so there are a lot of like quick strategies, and there are a lot of like well-known secrets and stuff, and ways people can get through stuff quickly, but and things that seem kind of incomprehensible, things that it doesn't seem like, if you just look up a quick walkthrough, you might not understand how you were ever supposed to know something or another was there. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and play the game sort of the way it was, I think, originally intended. I'm not using like a walkthrough per se. I'm going to try and explore, and I'm going to try not to like go for stuff until I've found the hints that tell you about that stuff, so that you can kind of see the progression, the way you're supposed to kind of gather these hints and find your way. And I'm going to try and explore every room, every screen, so you can kind of just take in the whole world, because that's one of the things that made this sort of unique, is that it is an open world, and it's not strictly linear, which was kind of special at the time. 1986 was when this game came out. But yeah, I do remember some things from when I used to play this a lot, many years ago. So I'll make some very good guesses about where some of the places are to bomb and burn. And I do have, the other thing I have is I have the original instruction manual, I have the original map that came with the game, where you get to see some of the screens, but you don't get to quite see all of them. Look it up for yourself and you can see kind of what I mean. And I'll be using that. And also, another thing that is common for old adventure games is people would make their own maps on graph paper or something. And I've got a spreadsheet where I'm kind of keeping track of where I've been and where I haven't, and what I've found in different places, so I can kind of make sure I find everything that way. And I'm going to be editing, or, you know, my editor's going to be editing to try and keep things from being too much pausing and repetition, so it'll look a little bit smoother. And but basically that's what I'll be doing. I'll be occasionally stopping and making updates to my spreadsheet and to my notes and referring to that, so I can kind of find everything. All right, and so that's how I plan to play this, and away we go. Oh, and I am playing this on the Mizzen emulator, so that explains the little mouse pointer you just saw. But that's, I'm not using any kind of cheats, and I'm not using save states either. I'm just going to be doing what I can with the way the game, like I said, was, I think, originally intended to be experienced for the most part. Octoroks! Rupee! So classic, so retro, much nostalgia. Very nostalgia, much classic. Okay. Whew. Ooh, 5 roops. I can't get that. See, I want to wait for this blue Tektite to get where I can reach it, so that if it happens to drop something good, like a 5 rupee, I can pick it up. Okay. Lever. Okay. Yes! You can only use the sword projectile when you've got full life. And these are Zolas, and the thing about them is you can hit them, but you can only kill them. They take 2 hits from the sword to die, and they go down under the water, and when they do, they gain all their health back. So it's very tough, and I just wasted my ability to shoot sword beams by fighting it. That was a bad move. It is possible to hit it twice before it dives. It's just very hard, and it may not be worth it, because you kind of have to wait for it to show up right, you know, up against the water in a place that's close enough for you to reach in time, and then you have to hit it just right. And I don't even have a magical shield, so even if I'm not attacking, even if my shield is up, if it hits me with one of those attacks, it'll damage me anyway. So it's really not worth trying to fight it here. At least not, yeah, but thankfully, yes, bombs!